Before you scroll away, ask yourself one unsettling question. If tomorrow you woke up unable to speak or stand, who would decide what happens to your body, your money, and your home? This story from Simple Elderly Wisdom may be the most important thing you hear this year. Listen closely, stay until the end, and if this touches you, subscribe, like, and share it with someone you refuse to watch suffer in silence later in life. Imagine turning 70, believing you've done everything right, only to discover the world does not slow down for you. It speeds up. Hospital forms you don't understand, bills you never expected, and decisions you are too weak to argue against. That's where Linda found herself, alone in a quiet house that no longer felt like home, as life silently took back everything she thought was secure. Her mistake was not bad luck, but missing 5 quiet preparations. The first crack appeared the night she was rushed to the emergency room after a sudden stroke. Doctors hovered, machines beeped, and her children stood outside the room, helpless, because nobody knew what Linda actually wanted. No advance directive, no power of attorney, no clear instructions. Strangers in white coats made life and death choices for a woman who had always sworn, "I want to decide for myself." Her voice was missing, because she had never written it down. Later, when she finally came home, another invisible trap waited: money. The medical bills did not care that she had saved all her life. There was no separate emergency fund, no plan for long-term care, just a shrinking bank account and a polite letter from the insurance company explaining what would not be covered. Each envelope felt heavier than the last, and for the first time, Linda wondered if her house would outlive her savings. Deep down, she already knew the answer. As the months passed, the world around her grew quieter. Friends stopped visiting as often. Some were ill, some had moved, and some were simply gone. Days blurred into each other, broken only by the television and the sound of the mail slot. No steady social circle, no weekly group, no one assigned to check in if she didn't answer the phone. Loneliness did not arrive with a loud knock. It slipped in between canceled plans and maybe next week's, until silence felt normal. Inside her kitchen cabinet, another danger was building: small, colorful, unorganized pills. Blood pressure tablets, painkillers, old prescriptions she never threw away, vitamins she didn't remember buying. There was no master list, no pill organizer, no alarms, only guesswork. On good days she was careful, on tired days she wasn't. A double dose here, a missed pill there, and slowly her body began to pay the price for mistakes she never even noticed making. The house that once protected her quietly turned against her as her balance and vision changed. A loose rug in the hallway, dim lighting near the bathroom, stairs she had climbed for 40 years without thinking. One night, on a quick walk to the toilet, her foot caught the edge of a rug she had always meant to remove. The fall was fast, the pain was sharp, and the floor felt colder than she remembered. In that moment, the home she loved stopped being safe. By the time her children truly understood how fragile everything had become, choices were no longer gentle. The hospital asked whether she could safely return home. The bank asked how she planned to handle overdue payments. Rehab staff quietly suggested that maybe a facility would be easier for everyone, without documents, without savings, without a support net. Every decision leaned away from what Linda would have chosen if she had prepared while she was still strong. Now pause and step out of Linda's story for a moment. Picture your own life instead. Who is your decision maker on paper, not just in your head? How much money sits truly ready for emergencies, not vacations, gifts, or someday? Who would notice if you went 2 days without answering the phone? Are your medications simple to manage, even on a bad day? Could your home protect you if your legs suddenly weaken tomorrow? The uncomfortable truth is that ignoring these questions is a decision. This is why Simple Elderly Wisdom exists. Not to scare you, but to warn you before life does. If you're still able to think clearly, walk steadily, and sign your name, you are not late, you are early. Use that gift. Start your documents, build your emergency fund, strengthen your friendships, organize your health, and make your home safer step by step. And if this story woke something up inside you, subscribe to Simple Elderly Wisdom, like this video, and share it with someone you love. Your future self is quietly begging you to act now, not after the fall.